Greetings and good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the Cataclysm. I am your host, Formathrax, here to drive and stumble and run my way through some zombies. Yeah, it has zombies. Look at that. We got zombies. Lots of zombies. Many, many zombies. What kinds of zombies? We got shock zombies. We got fast zombies. We got slow zombies. We got decayed zombies. You know, we got zombies. And a slightly busted up van. All right. Where was my not so slightly busted up Humvee? Controls and welding wire rods. Controls, no problem. Stupid welding wire rods. Oh my god. We are having a really hard time getting hold of welding stuff. All right, so when we left off, we were trying to get into the garage here, the one I hate the most, but it does have a chance of having some welding gear, so we're trying to get in there. We ran around and we set a fire and we ran around and now we're driving around. We're trying to lure some zombies further north so I can loop back and let a fire run for a little bit and clear out some of the local zombies in an attempt to get back into this garage. So, yeah. There we go. We've had very, very few opportunities. There just have been very few garages. I mean, we've seen quite a few sections of quite a few towns, and the garages have been few, really few, and far between. It's been weird. No steel mills, a few light industries, but some we could get in, some we couldn't. But, yeah, it's been weird. So, here we go. That is Maria Drake, our EMT critical hit expert. This run, we're focusing on weak point system, critical hits, that kind of stuff. So, we're trying to pick up all the proficiencies that we can. We got basic and expert archer's form, so we can be an archer. It sure would help if I could get a hold of a quiver. We got human autopsies, physiology, principles of biology, principles of zombie biology, synthetic armors. And we're closing in on 2 more small humanoids we're getting close on. And I think we got the synthetic armors was the last one. So we got a few others that we need to pick up. Oh, we're trying to get master's archer form, looks like. Yeah. So, a few others. We're still working. All right, let's just continue the driving and the wandering and see if we can make it in there. So we have updated the most recent experimental build of note. When I was just briefly glancing through the updates over the last few days, they fixed the dodge not training problem, so I don't have to go artificially manipulate dodge. It will now train once again. And they made gunplay harder at low skill levels, or worse, I guess I should say. So, we'll have to see the effectiveness of that. We've already got marksmanship 3 and rifles 2. But supposedly, and I didn't go read the details on just exactly how it was implemented, but, there's a PR that basically tries to make it so a brand new character with no skills can't just pick up an M4 and immediately be 100% hitting at medium distance targets. So we'll see. We'll see. Hey there, Magic Addict. Welcome. You can craft them eventually when you've got the skills and a metal workshop. I mean, we're still on the move. We're still just running around. We do not have a full metalworking workshop set up yet. And I'm not going into malls, and I don't see many mega stores, and garages have been almost non-existent, and steel mills have been totally non-existent. So, you know, I'm aware of where I can get the things. The map is just not providing me any opportunity to do so. So, we'll see. Mostly, we just want a little bit so I can go down and I can get that Humvee up and running. That's really all I want. I just want enough to get my Humvee. We're stuck until I can get a few bits of welding material so I can get my Humvee operational. Okay, let's kick the speed up a bit. Go up this way. I need to loop back to the town and see just how things look. And I really hate the fog. Man, am I hating the fog. So much fog, so much of the day. Fog on, fog off, fog on, fog off. God, I hate the fog. And I'm still unsure if the zombies are affected by the fog. It sure feels like they're not, but I am. Alright, where did I set that fire? I forget. Was it one of these buildings? I cannot remember where I set the fire. Not enough time has passed, obviously, for it to kick in, apparently. Man, we got predators and slavering biters. Alright, so many things, so many places. I really need you guys to not be hopping around the area I'm trying to raid. Predators and smoke zombies and ashen brawlers. Here we are running around in just our regular clothes trying to fight all this stuff. And Zaptors. It's getting worse. I've cleared out a lot of the low-level stuff, but now I got all these specialty enemies sitting right on top of me. Who set this stupid world up with double zombies? So far, I've managed to avoid any hitchhikers. I don't really have an avenue to get back to where I want to be either. I got so many zombies spread out over such a wide area now. I don't have a clear route back down to where I want to take a look. Everywhere I try to approach, I get swarmed. Maybe I need to go way wide out and around. What is a good starting character? That is way too broad a category for me to address during a live stream. Hopefully the audience can help out a tad bit, but anything in these days, I mean, you can tailor both the character and the world settings. So, I mean, make a super character, but then make the world a little bit harder. Make a weak character, make the world a little bit weaker, or any combination you want. The character by himself is not going to tell the whole story. The environment you drop the character into, those combinations are what's going to make it harder or easier. So, kind of depends. And a good character for me is totally different than a good character for a brand new player who doesn't know how to leverage all of the different systems and understand the dangers and so on. So, good is very, very hard to pin down in regards to a game that's this deep and broad. Ooh, I think I might have made my approach. We got just this one guy so far, or this one zombie child. All right, we're gonna try to get out right here. Come here, zombie child. Please don't hurt me. What the? Where the hell did you teleport in from? I I went from one zombie child, now all of a sudden I got 4 zombies immediately around me. What the hell? Fat zombie. Join me in my vehicle, fat zombie. Don't be banging on things. That's rude. That other zombie is just took off that way. Oh, that's a brainless. He can't see me, really. Alright, we're going to ignore you. I could have swore I set one of these buildings on fire. This one. Yeah, look at this. It takes forever. It takes so long. Let's see. Oh, damn it. Flesh Raptor. One of the few things that I actually fear right now. Man. Why? Why? Anything else? Whoa! Oh, goddamn cockroach. Cockroaches! Well, so much for that fighting position. Got cockroaches and a flesh raptor. Ugh. Okay. It was clear. Down a bar stamina. Bit of a crowd with 2 acid guys coming. One of which can shoot me from range and hit me pretty good. This is untenable. Untenable. That one corrosive zombie, it just screwed this plan up. All the rest of them I could maneuver around and not have too much difficulty. That guy there ruins the whole damn thing. Because I have to kill him with a gun, which is then going to draw a million zombies onto me. Damn it. I just want to get out of here. I'm sick and tired of this, trying to get into this one stupid garage. I just need inside that door. And pry a few crates. But I can't seem to manage it. It's just so many zombies in exactly the wrong combinations. It's taken me so long to not get into that stupid garage. Now I got cockroaches added in. Screw it. I'm gonna risk it. I'm sick and tired of this place. Let's try to go around and see if we can... Oh, and the cockroaches are already dead. And here comes now a smoke zombie as well. Alright, yeah, we're screwed again. This is a no-go. I'm about to just say goodbye. This is ridiculously long just to get into this one stupid space. I can't stay in one spot long enough for the fire to take hold. I constantly get interrupted. 1, 2, can't be quite this far. Oh, and now the Zaptor's coming for me. Yeah, it's just these certain specific enemies that keep showing up that I really don't want to try to deal with. Zaptor being one. Corrosive dart shooters. I'd even take a predator. I could even deal with a predator. I just don't think it's worth the effort at this point. The chances I'm going to get what I need in that little garage are very small. Probably better just to keep moving, keep looking north for now. There is no such thing as an up-to-date tutorial video or write-up. You just got to learn to read and watch and understand that things will not be the same when you play. Even my 5, 6, 7-year-old tutorial stuff, many of them are perfectly fine. They're all are perfectly great. Some of them are absolutely, totally 100% wrong now. Others are 80%, 90% okay. But the same thing happens to everybody's tutorials. Nobody can keep up with the game and the pace of development. So, unless you happen to watch one the day it releases, And even that, if you're playing experimental branch, it probably will stop being valid a few days later. But the problem is the game is so broad and so deep, it's impossible to keep everything up to date. So basically, the suggestion is always going to be just play the game. Don't sweat all that stuff. Don't worry about dying. You know, pain is just weakness leaving the body. Chicks dig scars. Have fun dying. I mean, it's just, you got to play the game. If you're constantly put off and timid about playing it and worrying about not being up to date, you never actually get anywhere. There's no substitute for just learn by experience. You got to jump in there and just play the game, get the basics down, and then pick up the details as you go. There's no greater learning experience than dying and then figuring out what you did wrong or what you could have done differently. Whoa! What the hell is that? Interesting. That looks deliberate, not like just broken random gen. That is kind of weird, though. I'm guessing collapsed sewer space, or that would make sense. Oh, actually, that might be a ledge. Yeah, that might... with the new 3D vision, by that I mean we can see up or down lower levels without it just being all black until you go look at it. That's a crater over top of a subway is what it is. Yeah, that's an open-air ledge. So I'm seeing down into the lower area right here. That's not all one flat terrain space. This is the Z-level 0, and that's Z-level -1. So a crater just happened to hit and explode right over top of a subway line. That's cool. That's interesting. Yeah. I hadn't seen that before because we just got this view now where lower Z levels are actually shown on the map. It didn't used to operate this way, so you didn't see it in this fashion. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Just taking my brain and my eyes a little bit to realize what I'm seeing now when we go up levels in buildings and have this kind of circumstance. Lumber mill. I don't want a lumber mill. Lumber mill is not what I am looking for. Don't need a mine. We've got plenty of fuel. Need a high point is what I need to extend my map view. Thanks for the content. Nice to sleep too. Oh, the soothing lullaby of Vormy voice. Uh-oh. What do we got going on here? Soldier body site with Migo Scouts. It's soldiers versus Migo Scouts. I'm going to give it to the Migo Scouts. I think the Migo Scouts are still going to win this. A Bio-op might help, and if the caustics can keep hitting them from range... Tell you what, let's back up a little bit. Oh, Migo Scouts are on the run. Migo Scouts are on the run. And they're going to be faster than those guys, and they're going to drag all the soldiers off into the forest. Unless the caustics can finish them off. Nah, the scouts are fast. They're going to get away. And they're going to use their ranged fire and eventually kill the zombies. So, the zombies have no chance here. As soon as the scouts go into run mode, they still get to do their magic zap gun every X number of rounds. And the zombies are just going to keep getting shredded as they pursue. So, and never be able to catch them. But either way, they're all going to... Oh, that scout has stopped going the direction I want him to go. Gotta be careful here. So, only a single M4 on the ground, huh? And a zombie that got killed. 2 zombies. Oh, they got the bio-operator. Show me some good stuff. I do not see any good stuff. I actually don't want to go... I'm loath to go up along this roadway with scouts in the trees. I could get one shot in the head just driving along when they step out from behind the tree. 'Wouldn't mind some hemo powder. It's 54 far enough. I think he's coming back this way. Yeah, I'm not going that way. Damn it. State Park, and I think it might, the road might continue up there, but that guy's too close. Whoa! Hey now. Wouldn't mind killing another soldier, though. Whoa. Oh. Crap, it's showing me everything there. Do this. You to here. Corp. Wait. Corpse. There we go. Now it's less confusing. $40 by $46 M433 HEDP times 2, huh? That sounds fun. Looks like that's it. Well, AppGen is really being mean to me this time. More Migo Scouts. So many Migo Scouts. Gonna take me, oh man, it's gonna take me days and days to get back to the Humvee at this rate. God damn it. Gotta stop doing that. Almost made it without hitting anything. Yeah, it's our 3-wheel cube van. So I knocked one of them off. What was that? Oh, antlered hammer. Antlered hammer. Yeah, this is ridiculously too far. Yet another Migo. Oh my god, this map gen. My third found science lab. Third! That's different, the way they're representing the airliner. Is it actually a different site, or they just... Seems weird. I already have storage batteries, too. Two clean ones and a clean electric motor, huh? Nah, I'm not gonna worry about it. Yeah, I can't believe I can find science labs, but I can't find garages. I've seen more science labs than I've seen garages so far. Here's the problem. I am way up here. The Humvee I'm trying to fix is way the hell down here. Right there. We were blocked from going south by the forest and going into the cities. There was no way I could go over here. That right there would probably be the next closest place I could go. We were blocked here. We're blocked all along here. So I have no close place I can go. I'd have to get all the way over here, which is about as far as I am now from the stupid Humvee. Or get way up that direction. And we're trying to avoid, you know, bumping back into this river. Ugh. Yeah, the reason terrain is so important for combat is that as long as you reach the terrain first and you pay the cost to be on the terrain, when the enemy approaches, they have to spend a bunch of points. So you'll see me use my murder van here quite a bit. So I'll stand here, and if you notice over here, it shows the movement cost to move onto a space. So it's showing 400 cost to move onto this space. Zombies only have roughly 90, maybe to 100, depending on the type of zombie. Some faster, some slower. There's a lot of variations, but the average zombie is about 90, 95, if that. So they have to pay 4 rounds or 4 turns worth of points to step onto this space. So they step in, and if I'm already here and I've already paid the cost, that gives me basically 4 rounds of free attacks on the enemy, which will usually kill them. And if not, you back up a space and you do the same thing. That's where the player has the biggest advantage, because you have run mode, and zombies don't have that ability. So you switch to run mode, you move 1 space, and run mode just cuts your cost to move in half. So I spend 200 points, roughly. Again, it's not quite that exact or that precise. It actually doesn't calculate that way, but I don't want to get into the nitty-gritty details. But you go to run mode, you move a space by burning a little bit of stamina, and then you wait. Zombie advances, he has to pay the 400 cost, and then you then get a bunch of free strikes again. So that's why terrain and you getting into position is so hugely important. Vehicles are excellent for this because they have these super high cost, 400 move cost spaces all through them. It's a little harder on things like open terrain. I mean, this bush is 400, long grass is 150, 300, and so on. So finding your fighting position is very important. If you can dictate the place of the fight, you're in a big advantage position. So that's what you want to use your stamina for. It's escape and it's maneuvering so that you can get multiple hits before they get to respond. That prevents you from taking hits and allows you to inflict a bunch of damage. So you strike, 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 move to a new position. Strike, 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 move to a new position. You just keep repeating. And it's especially helpful if you're using a fast weapon like the combat knife that I'm using on this guy. Okay, let's go. I think I'm going to go back to the east first. Well, that doesn't help me. That's the, whoops. That's the blacksmith and gunsmith NPC combo. I don't generally truck with NPCs unless I'm forced to, such as Rubik for CBMs on occasion. So we're gonna, whoops, crap, I gotta go back around again. So we're gonna ignore him, or them. Research facility or TCL? Most likely TCL. Yep, TCL. Don't want to go into a TCL quite yet, and then just another state park. That also does not help me. Yep. Stats are important. 10's a decent baseline. As 10's actually a little high for if you do all 4 of them in 10, but you know, whatever. It's not so far out that it's going to throw off your learning speed or make things crazy lopsided one way or the other. And it'll afford you the opportunity to use certain weapons and such. But they're, like I said, just create a character. Just 10 for the 4 stats. Pick up some skills, pick up some traits, and just jump into a game world. Run around. Let's go south. There's no substitute for just jumping into the world and experiencing things. It's just such a big game. There's so many things to talk about, and so many exceptions and variations and so on. Ooh, radio tower. That's what I need. Ah! Oh, man. See, the one time I might think about putting solar panels on my vehicle. The solar car with the advanced solar panels. But they're all busted up. So we're not going to bother. This one's a little bit too trashed. Alright, no wasps, please. Yay. Backpack. Well, I guess I can butcher the backpack for the synthetic fabric. I don't remember if I have a screwdriver set. Yeah, I probably do. Don't really matter. Okay, and a wind turbine right next to it, of course. So we learned nothing very useful. Stockbridge. Pump station, another radio tower. Looks like a slightly larger city off to the northwest. We'll go hit the wind turbine. And I mean, just it's just full of nothing. I mean, what the hell, map gen? These maps are just terrible. And Amigo Tower, of course, right near this as well. Hey there, Scout. Okay, and we learned pretty much nothing more very useful. So, see the total? Hey, there's a garage. Look, it's only, like, way up here. I can totally get to that. Like, I couldn't even manage to get to that garage just one layer in, much less 15 layers in. Oh, man. Otherwise, it's the same old nonsense. A whole lot of nothing. How much Evo has there been so far? Well, we had a 30-day delay before we started at double speed evolution. So the Cataclysm officially occurred on day 30. So we're 47 days in at double speed evolution. So what is that? 94 days of evolution on standard settings. So a fair bit. We got lots of fun things rolling around that I can't really deal with. Ugh. Well, I mean, I can't just keep going unless I'm going to give up on trying to get that Humvee running. So I guess we come back south and try to work our way. Maybe this connects up to this, which still doesn't gain us much, but eventually we'd be able to come down this way, although that's looking like it's going to turn into one of those river world nightmares that I enjoy so much. Cataclysm does start on Spring 60, but I started it on day 30 in my world setup. So when you do your world, one thing you can do, you know, to have more fun is to set the initial day and the spawn delay. So our character entered the world on day 61, but the Cataclysm occurred on day 30. Then there was a 30-day delay, which drops us into the world at day 61, just like a normal generic start. But what this does is it builds in a certain amount of time has already passed, a certain amount of evolution has occurred, which means stronger monsters, less food, because a lot of the food types will have rotted in the game world. So all my bacon is rotted, all my butter is rotted, right from the start, pretty much. And we have a spicy bit of evolved zombies right at the beginning, so I don't have to deal with just mind-numbingly boring, slow, regular zombies. I always try to build in a little bit of evolution, depending on the challenge I'm doing. But I tend to build in some evolution so we have some spicy zombies that will surprise me and kill me on occasion. So that's what I've done. And then, of course, we're also on double speed evolution, so we have our Monster evolution scaling factor set at 2 instead of the default 4, and if you make a smaller number, it's faster evolution. A bigger number is slower evolution. Alright. Don't need a mine, don't need any of that crap. So, unless I'm wanting to go across the river over there, which I'm not, we're going to go back around to the south. So, this away. Ooh, Migo Slaver. Oh, a lot of nasty Migos in here. The other negative to having advanced evolution right from the start is so many Migo scouts. Damn Migos evolve as well. And, you know, instant death by Migo scout hiding in a basement. You walk down the stairs and you just instantly die. Yeah, that's always fun, right? Everybody enjoys that. I had a semi-recent demonstration of that bit of excellent fun. Not seeing very many airdrops either. I can't remember the last time we saw an airdrop. Even an already opened airdrop. Just no airdrops. It's a gas station or a rest stop? Rest stop. Not useful. So we've got the advanced evolution and double zombies in our game world. Hey, there's another example. There's so many subways and sewer tunnels in New England. Who knew? And secret government laboratories. The square footage of secret government laboratories in New England is massive. Pharmacy. I mean, small town pharmacy is kind of nice to find, depending on you know, what you're doing. Let's go... I want to make sure this road connects up. Let's go back this way first. Hey look, another mine and another Migo scout. So many. I mean, we've got Night Stalkers at our mining locations. Roadblock. So those are on my do not abuse list still, even after they nerfed them. Another wind turbine, but we've got most of this already mapped. That won't help us much. Alright, back the way we came. Rural house again. Pair of pom-poms. Yogurt. Even the pickles are getting old. Nothing in the garage. Oh, I mean, another 110 rounds of 5.56 ammo. No controls in this armored car either. Why do they like to? Why do they like to break all the controls? Almost nothing. Whoa, zombie soldier where? Up there, huh? Just about break into the pharmacy. Reinforced. Whoa, predator in the pharmacy. Waiting for me. All the good stuff's in the back room. You get a lot of first aid kits and IFAKs up here, which I guess is nice, but I mean, how many of those do you actually need? Antiseptic. Some low-level books, and, you know, a whole bunch of IFAKs and first aid packs. Alright, Predator sees me. I'm not sure they can break that window. I don't think they can. We'll let these zombies come to me. Go for the combat knife. 19 to draw the combat knife. Ah, the combat knife. With its lowly 26 pierce. Terrible weapon. Don't ever use a combat knife. It's awful. Still just 3. Come on, soldier. Oh. We're surrounded. So that's why this is a powerful position. I'm already in position. They're all having to pay huge point cost to move in. And I was just basically stabbed them all to death before they got any kind of an action. So starting here, quick strike. So these are both special attacks. That's a half movement cost attack. That's a ground and pound that knocked him down right there. Then another quick strike, quick strike, quick strike. Soldier's dead. Quick, quick, quick. So I got all of these in a single round. I know it says a second went by, but you know. Knocked off balance, quick strike, quick strike, quick strike. So they never got a single attack on me. That's the advantage. Come on, doggy. Oh. Didn't know we had more on the way. It would help if I hit the doggy. Okay. That's ridiculous. Ooh, now it's getting a little spicy. That guy can hurt me inside the vehicle. Let's do this. Whoops. Let's close the door. And we got more zombie. Where are you guys coming in from the south? Why the hell are you coming in here? How did you know I was over here? I didn't see you on approach, so what's making you move this way? Alright. So I locked the zombie acid dog inside the vehicle, and he's not strong enough to do much breakage in an armored car. I put the only other thing I cared about. Oh, that's a medical horror. They're sharing the brute pick with the medical horror. It's still going to have the super punch, so I guess yeah, that's fine. All right, I'm not worried about the gas zombie. We've got a gas mask, so he won't hurt us, and the regular zombie won't hurt us. I could probably still deal with these. The only one I worry slightly about is him getting a super punch and knocking me into an armored wall. That's the only thing that would hurt. They fixed the boomers avoiding ledges. They're not brainiacs anymore. I've been wondering for quite a while, quite vocally, about boomers and their ability to ignore ledges like the other intelligent enemies could. What to do here? I am outside the vehicle now. I guess I could open the door and continue trying to kill the dog, but then I would, if I don't kill him, and I've missed him like 8 times in a row now, things get a little ugly. Risk it, don't risk it. Let's risk it. Hey, we got him. Alright, so there's a regular zombie still on approach. Don't step into the acid, even though I'd be up on the frame. It's a little weird that I would take damage there. Riot helmet. Alright, so we're down to just the medical horror. Okay, that's how you kill some zombies using a vehicle and a combat knife. Still got the predator inside the pharmacy though. Mostly I'd like to get to the back of the pharmacy. That's where they keep the good stuff. Let's go see how much is hanging out on the other side of the pharmacy. Dissolute Devourer and a Pupating. Pupating I don't want to deal with, and Dissolute I don't really want to deal with either. They're going to be in sight of the back of the pharmacy. Oh, wow, am I glad I stepped off the back of the fence. So, we had a dog lover house here. Oh, man. The hulking horror, the bar guest, and a bunch of zombie dogs. And a Rottweiler. A couple Rottweilers. Ah, most of them can see me, and they're substantially faster than me. That hulking horror can go right through brick walls. So that kind of ruins this whole escapade. Let's just get back out of here. We got some ammo from the machine guns. We're just going to have to settle for that. Hey there, Skeletal. Why don't you follow me up here? Get you away from my vehicle. Uh-oh. More things are coming at my vehicle. I don't understand why all these things are coming at my vehicle. It doesn't make any sense. They should not be. Look at all these things. There was nothing in the area when I arrived. So why did we have enemies coming from both directions that length of time? I don't remember any explosions. Well, the gas zombie exploded, but he doesn't make a loud enough noise to draw stuff from super far away. I don't get why I've got all these zombies coming to the vehicle, specifically. I mean, maybe they were coming to where I was, but that doesn't make much sense either. It's just weird. Alright, nothing up north. Looks like we're bridging it. It's very, very important to learn when to say nope and just get on out of there. That pack of dogs, that was a big nope. Oh, Humvee! Humvee at a roadblock, and it might be drivable. Usually those are in pretty good shape. We might have just lucked out. This is the reason, the other reason why you want to go to every bridge you find if you're looking for a good vehicle. Because there's a chance that you'll have the minefield location, and within those, there's a subset that will have working Humvees ready for you. Let's go see how working it is. Got all the parts, it's got fuel, it's got a good battery, it's got a perfect engine, it's got wheels. We are golden! It's even better than the last one by quite a bit. First thing we're going to do is siphon the fuel out of the draining tank into that tank. That's still going to leave a little left over. 4 whole liters. I'm not sure I'll worry too much about 4 liters. I think we've got some jerry cans though. Put the combat knife away. Hey, nope, no jerry. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Wheeled jerry can. Let's grab the rest of that. Oh, we already lost 2 more liters. Alright, we have saved the tiny bit of fuel. Yeah, beautiful. All the external parts are solid, so we won't have hitchhikers just step in. Let's do an evaluation of the front. Front bumper frame is perfect. That is awesome. Next layer. Wheel is good. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that frame's pretty heavily damaged, but it should hold. Engine compartment is also good. Next most important is right here. That frame is in perfect condition. Draining tank, but we can fix that pretty easily. And the only other one I care about is the wheel. Frame is damaged, but repairable. And a perfect wheel. And again, perfect frame, perfect wheel. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful, beautiful Humvee. Okay, well, we finally got a little bit of luck. Now, I both don't have to return to that Humvee from earlier. And we're heading into a new area. We got multiple radio towers and another TCL. I cannot remember the last time I have seen a research facility that I didn't start at. I can't tell you how many untold thousands and thousands of map areas we've gone through in the last 10 challenges. And I have yet to come across a research facility that we didn't start in. We had that science lab start under a research facility not too many challenges back. And that's the only one I've seen in forever. I'm to the point where I just don't believe they spontaneously generate anymore. I never see them. Even when I'm going into my debug worlds, when I'm testing things to help answer player questions, and I'm revealing map and teleporting around and stuff, I don't see them there either. It's boggling my mind how rare the research facilities are, and or how non-existent they are. Okay. Oh, those controls are fine. They very rarely take damage. They're far enough back from the front bumper that collision doesn't usually do anything to the controls, so... And we'll be able to repair them in not too much distant future, theoretically. Yeah, that makes my life so much easier. Alright, so we're going to need to move and transfer and pick up and haul and so on, a bunch of stuff. So... let's see. Let's start by putting, well, we'll just drop you here. I'll try to remember you. I'm gonna need lots of food and water, which we've got water. We got plenty of foods. What the? I hate it when it does that. I go to eat 2 cookies. I eat the first one. And then it updates the rot timer on the second one, or it doesn't show me that the second one's rotten. So I go to press enter twice to say eat twice, and it skips the line down to the rotten food section real quick. Yeah. And asks me if I'm sure I want to eat the rotten one. It's just weird interface behavior. I don't mind the food going rotten. It's just weird interface. Alright, cheese, a pretzel. Let's eat some of this stuff that we only have one of. Alright, we're already full. Let's go take apart a bunch of the Humvee stuff that I know I don't care about. So, we're going to rip out the seat here. And we're going to rip out the seat here.